Yo, what's up? Oh, today I'm going to be talking about this one thing always turns her on. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button because I'm dropping a video every day. All right, this one thing always turns her on. Now, before I tell you what that one thing is, and don't worry, I'm not going to have you wait till the end of the video. I'll give it to you very shortly. Is the context of this video and this topic, this one thing that turns her on, is I'm referring to at the very beginning. So within the first few dates, you need to discuss this because this turns her on like you would not believe. And that what it is, I'm going to give it to you right now. It's talking about kinks. Let me repeat that. Kinks. Kinks turn her on like you would not believe. Again, the context of this video is within the first few dates, you need to start talking about kinks in a respectful way. And that's what this video is. How the heck do you bring up kinks without coming across as a pervert, as creepy, whatever, okay? There's a bit of an art to this. So this is an advanced tactic I'm going to share with you. All right. So after maybe the first date or the second, within the first couple dates, right? You have to notice something about her, what she says, what she's done, what she's wearing, whatever. And so this is why it's advanced, because you have to first notice something in order for you to go in and open up the conversation about kinks. So I'm going to give you an example. If on the first date or second date, or maybe in her profile pictures, this is just an example, either in her profile pictures, let's say you met her online, or she sends you a picture, or she shows up on one of your first few dates and she has ripped jeans. I love ripped jeans because I have a kink with it. Yeah, I'm going to share what this is. So this is an example. So she has ripped jeans, either in a picture or she shows up on your date with ripped jeans. So how I will bring in the kink thing is I will say to her, hey, I really, really like your jeans. And she'll say, oh, thanks. Then I'll say, well, the reason why I really like your jeans is because I have a kink with ripped jeans. And her mind's going to be all racing, right? She's going to be, what the hell? So she's going to say, well, okay, what kind of kink is that? You want to rip my jeans off? No, I'll say my kink is I like to use my fingers to play with the holes. So if we were sitting beside each other, maybe she is sitting beside you, and I would say, I'm really holding myself back because I want to take my fingers and I want to play with the holes in your jeans. She's going to feel all giggly, right? And then I will say, well, that's one of my kinks, but I have a few kinks. So that is going to get her curiosity going. And she's going to say, well, what other kinks do you have? And then I will say, well, I just met you. So maybe for another time we can talk more about kinks. Oh, this is going to drive her crazy. She's going to be like, what? You're going to leave me hanging? And then I will say, okay, all right. So I'll share maybe a couple kinks, but I don't want to scare you away. And it's just going to be, what? You're not going to scare me. That once you get into conversation of kinks, and I will share a couple other kinks that I have, I won't go into too much about it. She will open up about her kinks. And that's basically so what happens is, as you're sharing these kinks, she's imagining herself in that situation. So for example, I will say, well, I have another kink, and that is with hair. So right away, she's going to assume I like to pull hair. So I'll say, well, yes, I do like to pull hair, but I like to play with hair. I like to run my fingers through the smooth, silky hair and run my fingers through the hair. So in her mind, guys, again, because women are a lot more emotional than us guys, in her mind, she's now imagining what that's going to feel like with your fingers running through her hair or your fingers playing with the little holes on her legs. She's imagining these things. So with these kinks, but by the way, don't don't reveal any kind of weird kinks that you might have. Like, um, so I will share this. One of there's a few people that I know that are into golden showers. Women kind of find that weird. Okay, so don't discuss kinks that are kind of on the weird side. Just stay within like kind of PG, to say it like that, kinks. So like playing with hair, choking, playing with holes in jeans, or I have a bit of a sleep kink, praise kink, and so right. So the thing is, she's going to start imagining what it's like being in that situation. Then it opens the door for you to say, well, what are some of your kinks? And then she will say some of her kinks. And that is what starts to turn her on. And it always, always, guys, 100% of the time turns her on. This has happened to me before where I'd be texting back and forth, and I've only been on like one or two dates. We're texting about the kinks. And then she will text me back and say at one point, oh, you've got me all hot and bothered now. This is not fair, right? Every single time, guys, when you get on the topic of kinks, again, as long as it's not weird, you're not coming across as a pervert, you're not coming across as kinky. Don't be discussing kinks like you're into multiple women and multiple dudes or whatever. Just keep that stuff aside for now. Stick with like kind of PG kinks and bring that up within the first couple dates. You need to be very you need to time how the conversation starts very carefully. So, like I said earlier, you need to find that one thing that she said or she's wearing, and you say, "Oh man, that whew, I really like that skirt because I have a kink on that." That's what I mean. So, stick with the time, the conversation, and how and when you bring up the kinks. When you have that conversation, you eventually want to find out some of her kinks, and it always turns her on. So hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and is there something else that you can share that turns her on immediately? Because I want to know about that. All right, man. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.